Hey heroes, Cole's here. Today I'm going to be looking at release 2.70 and the release notes. This is a relatively small release when it comes to the notes. You can read all of them on my website, hvhlounge.com, but we'll run through them really quick. So, just as a heads up, I just got the last release actually updated to my phone 2 days ago. So, I've only been playing on 2.60 for 2 days. And the big thing there was the update to Nightmare Mode. Nightmare Mode got hard, so I was really excited last release about Nightmare Mode, and it just kicked my butt. I'm like 50 runs into this thing, and I haven't progressed anywhere. So the big changes from last release were that and Chain Lightning, and I don't really feel the impact of Chain Lightning, but I feel the impact of the new Nightmare Mode content. So I wanted to do videos on it. I don't know if I'll be able to because I just can't progress right now. Okay, so getting into release notes for 2.70. The first one, Lunar New Year event celebration. Okay, so there's a new event coming up. I just finished the mining event. I literally just put 3,000 gems in to get a weapon. The mining events are fantastic. If you do all the daily quests, it will cost you anywhere from about 1,500 to 3,000 gems, depending on how lucky you to get whatever it is they're offering. It's a great value. And so I put 3,000 gems in to get Smoke Bomb as a way to maybe potentially get through Nightmare Mode content, and that was a fail. At least 20 more runs since I've gotten it hasn't made a difference. But now we have a Lunar New Year event, so let's get into this one. It'll be interesting to see what kind of event it is. It doesn't actually say here, it looks like. It's a special event egg, so they're going to have new eggs for hatching some new pets, and the new pets, they should say, are Elemental Pigs, Lotus Blooms, Blaze Tail, and Shell Shock. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what each of these is going to be, but since it's Lunar New Year themed, I'm guessing Blaze Tail might be some kind of dragon. And then pigs, maybe this is the year of the pig, would be my guess from this. I'm not super up on like Chinese, like the animals of the year, but that's my bet. And they've been doing a really good job. I actually gave them the feedback during pet beta. They should try and make the pets kind of like special characters. You know, like my favorite special characters are Santa and Bunny, and so they've been doing that. So between Rudolph and now maybe something like Blaze Tail, which could be a dragon, would be pretty cool. A new hero is getting unlocked. The Mighty Snake Emperor, a dragon riding hero and the mighty husband of the Dragon Queen. Dragon Queen is a great hero. I got her a couple months ago as part of one of those big Mega Lucky wheels I bought. She does a ton of damage, and she's super bright and colorful. A lot of fun to play. So we'll see what the Snake Emperor is like. I tried to download the APK before this video and see if I could get the art, but it wasn't available yet on the internet. So I don't have any kind of sneak peek into what the art's going to look like for the Snake Emperor. And then the new weapon, a Chinese spear. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. I'm betting this is going to be some kind of like wheel event. Hopefully there's some kind of quest at least where you get more than one spin a day. We'll see. The one thing about new heroes, just like having them besides the adventure heroes, is that, and maybe this will be special, so it won't be as big a deal, but if it's not a special character or a special hero, there's the impact it has on shards through the rune mechanic is starting to hurt because there's like 50 some odd heroes, and so it's really hard to get shards for the heroes that you want. That being said, if it is in the special faction, those shards don't appear unless you actually have the hero. And so I hope that it's a special faction because so it doesn't impact kind of like the inflation in heroes and how that impacts shards. And that's pretty much the whole patch in terms of like things we'll get to experience. I don't typically go for eggs or the pets. I'm really happy with like my base set of pets. They actually are get way stronger than I thought they would be. A 3 or 4 star pet can carry basically anything. It does like 4 times the amount of damage as Arcane Mage the pet does. So it gives you a sense of how bad Arcane Mage is, and it gives you a sense of how like good like a 300 plus level pet can be. So on the bug fix sides, I've heard about this Astral Mage Black Hole spawn preventing the ultimate activation. I have not experienced it. I don't play a ton of Astral Mage. Crazy Tinkerer run breaking bug at the start of a game. This was pretty funny. The Crazy Tinkerer would just get stuck literally in the middle of the run and you couldn't move. Not fun if you're the person playing the game, but fun to see the screenshots. Fix Leprechaun's 4-leaf clover. not applying the 4 times critical effect chance. Okay, that's great. Fix loadout showing battle pass slot open in the first slot. Not something I really noticed. Fix incorrect hero clash header in the summary. Thanks for doing that, I guess. Fix talent tutorial. The close button is now hidden during the tutorial. Okay, good to know. I actually uninstalled the game and reinstalled it trying to get the patch sooner. And I went through the tutorial first little stage. And what I forgot was like the art that comes up before the stage is actually really cool. Like it's a picture of like the devil being like, I will raise the horde. And I was actually asking my wife, like, what would the lore be in this game? Because like they don't really provide it, and you could write anything you want, right? And the little bit of lore they do give you is that picture, and then like the portrait of the arcane mage. So that's what you're working with. Is there's some guy that really wants to bring the horde out. Let's see. We've fixed arena piggyback offer. Okay, I'm never buying that, so it didn't impact me. Fix Coliseum battle pass bugs. I am not doing battle passes. Fix Griffin's ability moving outside the playing field. Okay, I don't have the Griffin. I wouldn't have noticed it. Fix Smoke Bomb not spawning in certain game modes. I'm going to pretend that's the reason why it can't be Nightmare mode. Fix Rudolph's getting stuck after dash. That's funny how they called him Rudolph here. His name in the game is Cloudhoof, but in the code he's called Rudolph, and everyone knows he's Rudolph. So I don't know why they called him Cloudhoof. Pausing the game now pauses all the sounds as intended. Okay, that will be good if you play with sound on. I've been recording stuff with sound on, just so that I can have like background music during a run. So it'll be nice that it turns off when I pause. And then spoiler alert: next update will be doing a big overhaul of the dungeon event. Stay tuned. That is exciting. Dungeon event is like real easy at this point, where you don't even play the whole thing. You skip out right as soon as you hit gold tier. At least I do. There are some people that like play to the end to try and get bragging rights for most kills, but that wasn't me. So it'd be fun to see what they do with dungeon event. You did get a whole lot of gold keys for it, which was nice. So hopefully they keep the gold keys, but they make it more entertaining. All right. Well, that is all of patch 2.7.0. I will try and get some art in here once I have access to it. But relatively small patch with a new hero and a new lunar event. Hopefully, again, it's one of the ones that has quests, or at least not just one spin a day, god awful boring ones. And my name is Coles. Please subscribe and follow along for more content like this if you like it. And remember, always do your adventures.